Elijah was a major prophet in the northern kingdom of Israel during the 9th century BC, as recounted in the books of Kings in the Hebrew Bible. His name Elijah means Yahweh is my God, and he is known for his zealous defense of the worship of Yahweh, the God of Israel, against the spread of Baal worship. Key events and miracles. The drought. Elijah is first introduced when he confronts King Ahab, a king who had done evil in the sight of the Lord by promoting the worship of Baal, largely influenced by his wife Jezebel. Elijah proclaims a catastrophic drought that will not end until he says so, as a punishment for the people's idolatry. The widow of Zarephath. During the drought, God sends Elijah to a widow in Zarephath. Despite her having only a small amount of flour and oil left, Elijah tells her that the Lord will ensure her jars of flour and oil will not run dry until the rain returns. She trusts him, and the miraculous provision sustains her, her son, and Elijah throughout the famine. Later, when the widow's son falls ill and dies, Elijah raises him from the dead, demonstrating God's power over life and death. The contest on Mount Carmel. This is perhaps the most famous story of Elijah. He challenges the 450 prophets of Baal to a dramatic showdown on Mount Carmel to prove which deity is the true God. The prophets of Baal prepare a sacrifice and call on their God to send fire, but nothing happens. Elijah then builds an altar to the Lord, has it drenched with water multiple times, and prays. The fire of the Lord then falls and consumes not only the sacrifice, but also the wood, stones, dust, and all the water in the trench, proving to the people that the Lord, He is God. 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 39. Ascension to heaven. After a life of confronting kings and standing up for the one true God, Elijah does not die in the traditional sense. Instead, he is taken up to heaven in a whirlwind, in a chariot of fire and horses of fire. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. He passes his prophetic mantle to his successor, Elisha. Legacy and significance. Elijah is one of the most significant prophets in the Bible. His story emphasizes monotheism. His central mission was to uphold the belief in one God, Yahweh, in a time when polytheism was a significant threat. The power of prayer. Many of his miracles, including the ending of the drought and the fire on Mount Carmel, are direct answers to his prayers. The prophet's role. He is a prime example of a prophet who acts as a voice of God, confronting injustice and calling people back to faithfulness. Foreshadowing of the Messiah. In Jewish tradition, Elijah is a key figure who is expected to return before the coming of the Messiah. He also appears with Moses during the transfiguration of Jesus in the New Testament, further cementing his importance.